Hello, I'm Ananya with the news at 2, and this is breaking news that's coming in from Madhya Pradesh. The Congress MLA Shakuntala Khatik, who'd made some provocative remarks during the farmers' agitation in Mandsaur, has made another provocative remark. In fact, she has now threatened a policeman and has called him a dog. Listen to this. Our correspondent Ehtiyab Sheikh is joining us on the phone line from Mandsaur as well. Ehtiyab, just this morning an FIR was filed against Shakuntala Khatik for inciting farmers to violence in the recent farmers' agitation, and now she's threatening a policeman who's just doing his job.
Yes, this happens to be the second video that has surfaced on the social media, and this is said to be shot on 8th of this month, which exactly means that this was during the time when the farmers' strike was going on in Madhya Pradesh, and the first video which said that she was provoking the mob to be violent, and this again she is stopping a policeman and speaking the words which are exactly not even we cannot even say it on television, on national television. Apart from that, an FIR has been launched against Shakuntala related to this case, and as far as the situation
so, is this an old video that has surfaced now, Ehtiyab, or has this made that comment today?
Well, as far as the time of this video is concerned, it is said that it was shot on 8th of this month. That exactly says that it was during the time when the farmers' agitation was going on in Madhya Pradesh. The strike was called from 1st to 10th. So, the reports that we are getting that this is a recent video that has been surfacing in the social network since we had not been in a condition to actually identify the exact date when this video was surfaced, because the internet connection in most of the parts in Madhya Pradesh during those times was withheld by the government.
Yes, Ehtiyab, stay with us, because I believe the BJP's Hitesh Vajpayee is now joining us as well here on NewsX. What do you have to say, Hitesh Vajpayee? Just today, there was an FIR filed against this Congress MLA in Madhya Pradesh for provoking farmers to violence, and now surfaces another video in which she's threatening a policeman, stopping him from doing his duty and calling him names.
This is the culture of the Congress. We have been saying many a times this thing that the violence behind this farmers' agitation is basically caused by Congress leaders itself. She herself is an MLA and calling police or a cop a dog. And by the same time, you have also discussed and witnessed the statement of Sandeep Dixit, who is calling army chief in a very derogatory language. So what I feel personally that the Congress, the culture of the Congress is basically they are now rattled because of they lost the battle of the ballot. So that's why they are resorting to various derogatory, unsocial, sometimes antisocial behavior in certain areas where do they find some kind of political advantage.
What action would you demand of the Congress now that its MLA has been caught on camera not once but twice, once provoking farmers, the other time talking to police officers, stopping them from doing their work and calling them names?
Congress is a hopeless party. So how can we demand anything which is judicious from the Congress? We have not seen even a single action taken by the Congress. And forget about Congress. The Rahul Gandhi himself is coming to Mandsaur, escalating the violence, riding over by a bike without any number. And, they are sorting every sort of action to violate the law of the land, to escalate the violence. So I don't see any kind of judicious approach to these leaders from Congress by the top Congress high command. So Congress is basically a hopeless party. I don't seek anything from the Congress. The only thing is the law of the land will deliver the justice.
I believe that we have the Congress's Vidha Patel now joining us on the phone line as well. Mr. Vajpayee, to stay with us. Vidha Patel of the Congress, why is your MLA in Madhya Pradesh hell-bent really on inciting violence on one hand, on stopping policemen from doing their job on the other?
No. Actually, she is not. She is excited, and वो अपना पक्ष रख रही हैं. वो उनका जो अंदर का आक्रोश है, वो उसको व्यक्त कर रही हैं, क्योंकि उनके साथ आंदोलन के दौरान जिस तरह का दुर्व्यवहार हुआ, उसको लेकर वो परेशान थी और उसको उन्होंने व्यक्त किया है. उनका देखिए, वो कभी कांग्रेस एक ऐसी पार्टी है, हम लोग हमेशा गांधीवादी तरीके से रहते हैं. कांग्रेस
मैम, दिस इज नॉट गांधीवादी तरीका. आई एम सॉरी, दिस इज डेफिनेटली नॉट अ गांधीवादी तरीका. लुक एट व्हाट शी इज सेइंग. लुक एट द लैंग्वेज दैट शी इज यूजिंग अगेंस्ट द पुलिसमैन.
मैं आपसे यही कह रही हूँ कि वो अपने अंदर का आक्रोश बता रही थी. ना हम कांग्रेस कभी भी वायलेंस को फेवर नहीं करती और ना ही इस मौके पर कर रही है. भले ही वो कांग्रेस की विधायक हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने यदि अपना आक्रोश दिखाया है तो केवल वो शाब्दिक है और हम कभी भी
She is angry is your justification. That's your justification, ma'am. Do stay with us because we do have former DGP Vikram Singh also joining us here on NewsX. Vikram Singh, what is your reaction to a Congress MLA in Madhya Pradesh stopping policemen from doing their duty? In fact, she's going ahead and calling him a dog.
One would expect the honourable MLAs and MPs to be more dignified and to use parliamentary language as you and I understand it. I am not a parliamentarian, but I hold them in the highest of esteem, and so would you. One would expect to use the MLAs a temperate language, a civilized language. But if the MLA chooses to call the policeman a dog, well, the police are well within the right to register a case and put the honourable member behind bars. Because some honourable member was saying कि ये आक्रोशित है, शब्दों का आक्रोश है.
Yes.
तो पुलिस को भी चाहिए आक्रोश का प्रति उत्तर कानून से दे. कानून में इसकी भाषा है 332 IPC and the right place for this MLA to school her down behind bars.
Sir, in fact, you're pointing out about the case. A case, in fact, has already been filed against her this morning. This was an FIR filed against her for a provocative speech earlier in which she incited farmers to violence. You're saying this can be a separate case against her now?
This can be a separate case and should be a separate case. Inciting farmers to violence is one thing, and obstructing and humiliating an officer on duty is entirely another. 332 IPC read with 120B of the IPC.
Please.
And I would rather, if I had been the SP, I would have invoked the provisions of the National Security Act also, because this is a very serious matter and not to be taken lightly.
Please stay with us, sir, because I'll want to go back with this point to the Congress's Vidha Patel. You heard Vikram Singh, Vidha Patel. What do you have to say now? Because he says that this is punishable by law. I'm told that Vidha Patel has now disconnected the phone, and this was the reaction that we were seeking from her and the Congress party. What action will you take against your MLA? Why don't you stop your MLA from making these comments? Because now you have a former DGP, a former policeman coming out and pointing out to you that this is punishable by the law. Stopping a public servant from doing his duty and calling him names using unparliamentary language is definitely not acceptable. That too from somebody who should inspire other people around her, somebody that people should follow and emulate, not somebody who incites violence in Mandsaur. So that is the news that's coming in from Mandsaur this afternoon, and certainly tracking all those developments. Thanks to Hitesh Vajpayee of the BJP and to Vikram Singh as well for joining us here on NewsX.